Hello guys, Happy New Year 2019. Welcome back to another episode of Moreno Boxing TV. 5 techniques that you can use to help you be more relaxed, help you stay more relaxed during sparring, during training and during competition. So without further ado, let's get ready to boxeo. I like that. Boxeo, that's a new one. Number 1 rule for staying relaxed is relax your shoulders. A lot of people get into their boxing stance when they first start boxing and they got the shoulders right up here. Shoulders are too high, it's too tense, your neck starts to hurt, your traps get tired, your shoulders get tired. After a couple rounds you can barely throw a punch. That's because you're too tense. A lot of people get taught to get the shoulders up to protect their chin. That's how I got taught when I started. Forget that. What you want to do is relax the shoulders. Make sure your shoulders are nice and relaxed, and then you want to clench your fist, hands up. That's how you protect yourself. You protect with the hands. Sometimes you can use the shoulder, but don't keep the shoulder up here the whole time. You don't see Floyd Mayweather the whole time like this. He's using it to catch shots, yeah, but he's relaxed, okay? The next thing you want to do is bend the knees a little bit. So bend your knees and arch your back. Don't want to be too stiff. Your posture and the way that you stand is going to indicate to your opponent how you're feeling. If you're looking stressed out, where you're like, you know, eyes wide open and you're like this, you're boxing like this, you're tense, you're showing your opponent that you're uncomfortable in that ring. You want to make the ring your playground, basically. It's your home, right? You want to feel comfortable. So you want to bend your knees, nice and loose, bend your knees, hands up here. Okay, bend your knees and arch your back a little bit so that you can slip shots. Yeah, and you just look relaxed, you look more confident. If you look relaxed and you look confident, you know, you're halfway there to showing your opponent that you mean business. The third thing that you want to do to help you relax in the boxing ring is stay on your toes, guys. You have to be nice and bouncy on your toes, okay? Just here, nice and light on your toes, yeah? So you don't have to bounce up and down the whole time, but it's a really good technique just to help you know, let go of some anxiety. Even before the fight starts or before sparring starts, if you come in the ring, you've done your ring walk, you've walked in, and then you're plodding around, heavy-footed, plodding around, you're scared, you're terrified. Everybody gets nervous before a fight. But if you're walking around terrified and then you stay in your corner like this when the referee's announcing your name, you're in the corner like this and your feet are planted on the floor, you're not relaxed, you're not ready to fight. When the bell goes, you're gonna be cold, you're not gonna be ready to box. What you want to do instead actually is when you come in the ring for a fight or sparring, have a little move around, feel the canvas, especially if it's the first time you're stepping into that ring, have a little move around, see what you're dealing with, check it out, check out the grip, okay, be relaxed. When the referee's announcing your name, you've seen the pros, they're out there like this, yay, Moreno, yeah, like that, you're relaxed, okay, and when the fight starts, nice and light on your toes, just, you know, have a little move around, pop, shoot the jab, little move around helps you stay nice and relaxed, okay? You're not frozen, you're not like this, stiff and frozen. Bend your knees and arch your back a little bit, look relaxed. Number 4 is just breathe. Breathe, 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 okay? Don't hold your breath, don't look tense, don't get in there and forget to breathe. You have to remember to breathe, because that is most of your relaxation in boxing is going to come from simply breathing. There's 2 you have to remember. The main one is when you punch, breathe out. Breathe out. What that does is it just expels the carbon dioxide, so it doesn't stay stuck inside your body. And when you're throwing the punch and you breathe out, you're actually bracing your core. You're bracing your core and you're expelling the air, which means you're tensing. So in that moment that you're throwing the punch, if you tense correctly, if you happen to get hit while you're punching, you will be okay because you've tensed up, okay? The other way to breathe is just when you're not trading punches or when you're not doing anything, you're just moving around, it's just to relax. Just make sure you're covered up, okay? Don't leave your body exposed while you're relaxing trying to breathe because you're not tense. If you get hit then, you're gonna get hurt. So cover up and just, especially when you're rolling and slipping punches, nice and loose, nice and relaxed, and then you let your punches out. Golden rule, number 5, do not load up on your punches. That's the golden rule. Don't force your punches. If you start forcing your punches and trying to force them and get desperate to try and land heavy shots, you're going to get tired. You need to know how to manage your energy levels. At the start of a fight or at the start of the round, you don't want to come in straight away and start throwing heavy bombs. If your opponent does that, or your sparring partner comes and starts throwing heavy bombs, it's up to you to make that decision. You have to be smart about it. They're going to get tired. If you panic and you start doing the same thing they're doing and you start loading up, you're probably going to get tired just like they're going to get tired, and then you'll be two tired fighters looking rubbish. It'll be an awful fight. What you want to do in fact is let your opponent load up, let them throw the best that they've got. You should be confident enough. Go back and watch my tutorials on defense, how to catch punches, how to slip punches, how to move away from punches. Study defense. Even though your opponent comes and throws heavy shots and loads up, you can deal with that. You can catch, shoulder, parry, you can move your feet, you can slip, okay? You can use all your defenses to ensure that even if they throw the hardest punch in the world, if they don't land, it doesn't mean anything. So don't panic and do what they're doing. If someone comes in throwing bombs, a lot of people panic and start throwing bombs back, and then they get tired. In fact, if you just relax and you breathe and you do the 4 things that I said, if you do all of that stuff, you will find that eventually your opponent, their power level goes down, their speed drops, they start making more mistakes, and the more you defend and deal with what they throw at you, the more opportunities you begin to see for counter punches, and then you can start punishing them. And once they completely deteriorated, then you can start loading up your shots to finish the fight. But you only really load up if you've seen a critical error, which you know you can end the fight with a shot. If you do those five things, you will be okay, guys. So thank you for tuning in. Have a great 2019. More videos coming. You know what it is. Hopefully you guys have watched the other fights before that I put on, that I uploaded earlier, which is the fight camp show that we did, and I hope you like it. Peace, guys.